Yo, what's up? So, for the fourth week update of what happened in my life, without further ado, I will start. So, this is my experience. So, after the chemistry laboratory, we conducted an experiment wherein we will be creating glue from milk and we will observe the hydrogels. So, after that, isa sa mga classmate ko is nag-alok. Sabi niya, magpiperya daw kami. Tapos, sabi ko, sure, sure, sure. So, bale, anim kaming pumunta sa Peria and I was so excited by that time because that is the second time na makaka-experience ako ng rides. So the first time yung i-try kong rides is yung parang mataas na poste tapos biglang bababa. And sabi ng mga classmate ko, itatry daw nila yung octopus tapos yung Vikings, yung boat na nagaganon-ganon. So thinking about it, for me it is fun and scary experience. And here is why. So, as a beginner, this is yung mafe-feel mo kapag try mo yung octopus na rides. So, if you don't mind na feeling mo matatapon ka kasi literal na gilid ka na sa upuan, and if you don't mind that while you're spinning so fast, bigla na lang tataas, bababa yung chan mo, then go. And if you don't mind na habang umiikot ka tapos bigla pa yung mag-accelerate, parang feeling mo matatapon ka na talaga tapos talagang kinakailangan mo mag-hold ng so much. Okay. And trying rides, that is the second time that I ever tried a ride in my life. And yung ika-third time is Vikings. So by that time, since kakatapos ko lang ng octopus, parang nanghihina na ako. Tapos, ang wellness level ko, sabi ko sa video, is 3 out of 10. So, ang nangyari after that is nagtry kami ng Vikings. Tapos, alam mo yung feeling na kapag gano'n na, okay lang. Pero kapag pababa ka na, parang feeling mo, ang tiyan mo is nahuhulog, tapos, something like that. Yung wala ka na lang magagawa, kundi ang magsigaw. Kasi, wala na eh. Hindi mo na mapapastop yung, yung boat. Tapos, basta. Basta if you don't mind na feeling mo nahuhulog yung tiyan mo, tapos, parang meron kang sense of helplessness, yeah, well, then go. Try octopus and try Vikings. But for me, it's one of the scary experience. But although scary siya, you will look back to it with a smile. Ito yung tipong na, yes, nakakatakot siya, pero upon remembering it, talagang mapapangiti ka. Okay? So, naka-highlight pa dito na, yung sa octopus, yung katabi ko, kasama ko siyang sumisigaw. Like, habo ko na, something like that. But, when it comes to Vikings, weirdly, yung mga classmate ko is parang sanay na sila, and me, it is my third time trying this. I couldn't help but shout. But anyways, ito yung moment na parang mag-look back ka sa past mo without regrets. And, I think it's a beautiful experience. Okay? Also, since Peña Francia pa, you might as well try rides. And I highly recommend it. But I will just say you in advance, it felt scary. Really. Okay. So another experience that I have yesterday is that while we're doing a project, or should I say a narrative report with a reflection paper or during the experiment in laboratory, I couldn't help but ask, what time kayo natutulog? And what I'm asking is yung mga classmate ko ng mga top performing student. Some of them is with high honor, some of them is with highest honor, something like that. Some of them are even prodigy. And they say they usually sleep around 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I was like, oh my god. Because I am the type of person that 9 a.m., 10 a.m. pa lang, as in very sleepy na yung eyes ko unless mag-drink ako ng coffee. Okay? Tapos, I have this random thought of, yeah, looking back, most sa mga classmate ko nung high school and college, those top students that I know, they usually sleep around very late. And here I am, sleeping early, like 9 a.m., 10, like 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. And I had this thought of, does the time you sleep, or yung oras ba ng pagtulog mo, does it really affect your school performance? And for me, I think no. Because even if you have the all time in the world, it will just be waste if you cannot use it effectively. Yeah. And for me, it depends naman. Since meron akong kakilala na, yes, nagpupuyat sila 3 a.m. na natutulog, pero why low pa rin yung mga pieces nila, why low pa rin yung mga performance nila sa school. And may kakilala din ako na despite na nagpupuyat, they always submit the projects late. Like that. So the bottom line is how you spend your time, your energy, and attention. That's what truly matters. Drink water, stay hydrated. So this is the journal that I have recorded during September 10. So it is said here that we have an activity in programming, logic, and design wherein we will be familiarizing ourselves with GitLab. It's like a repository on the source code when you're creating software, something like that, or website. So here's the catch. The activity that the professor have given us, it is very difficult if you just do it alone. At least in my experience. And because there is some instruction na hindi malinaw yung pagkakasabi, I have this tendency to roam around and ask my classmate, uy, paano ninyo to? And I even ask my professor, sir, hindi ko po sir nakukuha ito. And the idea that I want to share in this experience is that asking help from other people speed the progress compared when you are working alone. And I think yes, because me and my partner, we are one of the groups that early natapos. And we cannot do it if we did not ask help from other people and we did not ask help from our professors. So maybe if you want to speed up the progress on your projects or in your work, you might as well ask help to other people's. Because two heads, wrong. 2 heads, 4 hands are better than 1. Okay? What the very weird analogy is it? Okay. So this is the experience that I have in the same day. So I remembered I was eating with my friends and they are from the different course, which is they are from the accountancy and I am from the engineering. So one of my friends shared her experience about those people na namamalimos. So in the Ateneo Avenue, while there is an eating establishment or karinderya, and sometimes there are some people na namamalimos doon and like pupunta sila sa table and may iiwan na parang sobre tapos parang ganon tapos they're asking for alms. Tapos one of my friends shared her experience. Yung sabi niya, kang nakaging aldaw ngaya, minahaling akong namamalimos, kaya tigtawan ko siyang dos. Tapos sabi niya, dos lang? Kaya naraya na da siya. So, in Tagalog, here's what it means. Sabi niya, nung nakarang araw, may nakita akong namamalimos, kaya binigyan ko siya ng 2 pesos. Pero, sabi niya sa akin, 2 pesos lang? And, thinking about it, it really is a weird experience. Like, I don't know, I am not in the position to judge them. But in my perspective, it is weird thing that if you ask help to someone, maybe be thankful that other people have given you help. But to ask help to someone and even set a standard that this is the amount that I want to receive, I think it's weird thing. Like, instead of thinking, you will be complaining because they have not meet your standard. Yeah. So this is another experience that I want to share. So I have written here in what you call this headline is exam tips. So yesterday we have a preliminary in calculus. So I have written here this in September 11. So this happened in September 10. So we just finished our prelims in pre-calculus. So pre-calculus is one of the bridging subject. So bale sa engineering tatlo yung tinetake kong mathematics course, which is pre-calculus, mathematics in modern world, and differential calculus. So for me yung pre-calculus is super dali lang since nung high school is talagang tinutukan ko na talaga tong mathematics, and talagang pinag-igihan ko mag-review sa mathematics na yon. And at the end, I was very grateful because me, the future self, is reaping the benefits of my younger self studying. So here's the catch. During the exam, I could give the exam paper way earlier since I have already finished it compared to my other classmate. So isipin mo, tapos ka na rin mag-review, tapos yung mga classmate mo, parang nag-ano pa lang, nag-solve pa lang sila. However, instead of giving that paper or exam paper to our professors, I didn't do it. Why? Because in my experience, it's much better to review and think of your answer from different perspective. So, iba kasi yung nag-answer ka tapos naglagay ka agad ng answer and you just pass it to your professors, because there's an instances that around 1 to 3 questions you might be wrong. So, reviewing those concepts and reviewing it from different perspective of what it is the answer. Tama ba to? That helps the younger version of me to have a high score during the examination. Because I have written here, 90% of the time, there will always be 1 to 3 questions that you might answer wrong. So yeah. So the advice that I can give if you have an examination, I advise to use all the times. If it's 1 hour, if it's 1.5 hour, if it's 2 hours, use all the time reviewing every single answer that you have and look at it at outside perspective. So during September 9, this is what I journaled. So in this experience, we watch a movie in one of our subject, which is Understanding Self. So ang title ng movie is Bucket List. And I rate it 10 out of 10 because in the past months, hindi ako masyadong nanonood ng movie. And yeah, watching that movie really made me reconsider some things in my life. And this is the realizations that I want to share with you. Okay? So, yung story is about 2 old men. One is white man and one is black. Yung white man is a billionaire or very rich man. And meanwhile, yung black man is hindi siya gaanong kayaman since he's a mechanic, but he have a family. Okay? So, the thing here is they are in the same situation. Like, they only have around 6 months to 1 year left to live. So, and they could die anytime in that year. So, in that scenario, some quotes struck to me. Like, one of the character there said, "When I was a child, knowing when you die may seem so cool, but it actually feels shit." And sinabi pa, "I know somewhere out there is probably having heart attack right now while I'm here suffering." Like, imagine you being right now physically fit and free from disease. And you are very lucky in this situation alone. Because, someone somewhere out there in the hospital, in the home, is probably wishing, if only I could live life normally. If only I do not have disease. And that thing, I think we should be grateful that we are physically fit, we are physically healthy, and we have a well-functioning body. So take a moment to appreciate your body. Like, I am grateful that you are functioning well. And another realization that I have in this movie is that if only I have 3 months left here in Earth, if I have 3 months left to live, what are the things that I want to accomplish so that even if I am in my deathbed, I could live without regrets and actually do and accomplish that goal? Sometimes we tend to think that we're going to live forever, and we got stuck with the endless loop of responsibility and mga tasks sa schools, sa households, and chuchuchu that we forgot to look inwards and ask, what I really do want in life? What will really make me happy? And what will really make me live this life and leave no regrets? And maybe that's one of the things that we should consider once in a while, okay? I really feel weird, like, imagine trying to speak things and not being prepared of this. Coffee break. But anyway, life update. So currently it is 1:48 p.m. and at the time of this recording, or at the day of this recording, it is September 12th, and we do not have class because there's an inauguration of the new university president. And I am very grateful for this because at this opportunity, I could record videos and at the same time edit it and schedule it in advance. And although I said before that I will be uploading shorts, I didn't do it because of the time. And during this vacant time, I think I will now have the opportunity to upload YouTube shorts and stay consistent. Okay? And I don't know, maybe somewhere out there, you're getting value of what I'm trying to share. And who knows what will happen to this video after 10 years, 5 years. I don't know what will my future self be. But anyways, here's the realization that I have during September 8th. Okay? So there's an experience wherein I read and heard this quote. So it is said that today is the day that yourself in yesterday dream. So imagine you at this current moment and think your younger self dreaming of things that you currently have. Is it that nice that you are experiencing the dream of your younger self? Yet, most of us, including me, sometimes fail to recognize this because we tend to get fixated on the future dream and the future goal and the future task that we forgot to take a moment to look at what we have, appreciate, and be grateful for all the things that we have accomplished. And yeah, just say thank you self, and I think it's one of the beautiful experience. But anyways, if you're still watching this part, even though it's already almost 20 minutes, I commend you. Okay? So I'm going to share 2 more experience and I hope it can help you. Okay? So I have this experience when I am in high school. So I have this huge repulsion to the type of people who are always gossiping about other people. Like, I was the type of person kasi that whenever there's an issue, I was the late one. I was the late type of person that malalaman ko yon after few months and wala na yung masyadong thrill. And for me, I was very grateful because hindi ako masyadong updated sa mga issue. And I realized currently, what good thing did that gossip or chismis bring into me? Nothing. And even though I know some things, does it really change my life? No. So, I can say that chismis or gossip is just a waste of your time. Instead, if you really want to know something, if you really want to be clear about the situation, it is much better to ask that person directly, not to the other people. In that way, you will have a high quality information, not just those random bullshit or gossip that will not change your life. And lastly, this is my experience as I become the SSLG president in our school. So I have written here, there are ways to know if the other people are really interested in you. And you might be interested to know what I have written here. So I have written here that there are 3 levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3. So the level 1 sign that other people are interested in you is that they reply to your chat. Like, it is the sign that they acknowledge your existence to the very basic level. like very basic, acquaintance level. Level 2, they reply quickly. Yung hindi inaabot ng 1 hour, but they usually respond within 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. So based sa experience ko, there are people that are very slow to reply. So if you chat someone that you like and hindi sila masyadong nag-reply sa'yo, well, just let them be. Unless it's a very important thing like group projects na kailangan mo talagang i-remind siya, like mag-double chat ka kasi kinakailangan mo ng information or yung output. If walang ganun na instance, just let them be. And the level 3 sign that the other people are interested in you is that you can sense that they are excited to talk to you. And I experienced this multiple times to the other people. Especially since you can feel that there's a sense of respect. And they even constantly engage, react, and even comment to your post, to your story, to something. And yeah, during the time, it's up to you. Maybe you can become friends with them. You can become very close friends with them. It's your decision. But this is just a sign based from my experience that other peoples are interested in you. And one more thing, as you start to improve yourself, you start to become better, like in the way you look, in the way your achievements, or in the way that you have a material success or career success, more and more people will start to revolve around you. Like, they will become attracted to you and they would want to be around you. Yeah. So for now, see, if especially to the younger generation there that is not experiencing that type of thing, well, just focus on yourself muna and improve, improve, improve. There will come time that everything will be easy. Always do your best, your future self.